This help video will show you how to set up a maintenance service record for an equipment unit you currently have in your MyAMSOILGarage account. To start, you will need to click into the equipment record for which you want to record a maintenance service record. Next, click on the link near the top for Add Service. You can also do this below in the Service History section for this equipment record, but we will get to that later. Adding a service to this equipment record means you will be tracking a maintenance action and possible Amsoil product or other non-Amsoil product associated with this maintenance. First, define the service by choosing a service type. You can pick from any of the types we have provided for you, or choose custom service type from the bottom of the list to add your own. Next, select a date of service. You can enter it in day, month, year format, or use the calendar assistant link to the right to choose a date. The default date will be set to today. The equipment miles text box will automatically fill in with a number based upon the information you have entered into this equipment record's current mileage field. If you would like to change this, you can type any mileage into the text field. When you are ready to proceed, click the Next button. Based upon the service type you have chosen for this equipment, this next step will offer you the chance to attach an Amsoil product or other product to this service record. If your equipment type and engine are represented in one of the Amsoil databases of known equipment, we will attempt to match products for you under the Amsoil Recommended Products section. If products are available, you may use one of the radio selection buttons to choose a product. If you are setting up a record for a multi-step service, such as change engine oil and filter, you will need to select several products in order to complete this step. Note that if no products are found, or we cannot match this equipment, this area has contact information which you can use to request product selection help from the Amsoil Technical Services Department. If we did not match specific products to the equipment you are attempting to service, you can also choose to have the website assist you with finding and attaching an Amsoil product yourself. Choose the I want to select my own Amsoil product radio button to look up a product yourself. Then click the Next button. In order to help you select an Amsoil product for this service record, we have included a product lookup feature. Enter the Amsoil product code if known. To select from a list of Amsoil products with similar codes, enter the first 3 characters of the product code, and then click Tab. Or, if you would like more help determining which motor oil you would like to use for an oil change service, click on the Look Up Motor Oil button to use our product recommendation and drain interval guide. It consists of a series of questions which will guide you to your best lubricant options. When finished, you will be able to click on the motor oil product and attach it to the service. When ready, click on the Next button, or to go back and make changes from the details from the last screen, click the Previous button. If you need to enter a product for a service which Amsoil does not offer, such as electrical parts or tires, you can select the I am not using an Amsoil product radio button to use a free-form text box to attach a non-Amsoil part number to this service record. You can also use this option if you do not want to record a product with this service record. Use the text box above to enter descriptive details about the non-Amsoil product you are attaching to this equipment service record, or leave it blank to skip attaching a product to this service record altogether. Click the Next button to continue. If you would like to go back and make changes to the details from the last screen, click the Previous button. This step allows you to provide some optional maintenance procedure details for your records. You can provide details about the service in the Details text box. This can be useful for future reference the next time you look up this service item. If you would like to record a service cost for this maintenance record, you may do so in the next text box available. If Amsoil has technical reference information for the equipment record, there is also a link to these details from this section, so you can use this information in the details description above. Click Next to continue. If you would like to go back and make changes to the details from the last screen, click the Previous button. The final step allows you to set up an email reminder for this service to the address we have on file for your MyAMSOILGarage account. If you do not wish to set up an email reminder right now, you will also be able to do so later from the email reminder screen. Check the box next to Send me an email reminder to follow up on this procedure to enable this feature. Next, set the email reminder date. You can enter it in month, day, year format, or use the Calendar Assistant link to the right to choose a date. Click Finish to save this equipment service record. If you would like to go back and make changes to the details from the last screen, click the Previous button. From this screen, you will have several options as to how to proceed, which are the same choices you are presented with when completing the creation of a new equipment record. Let's take a look at our new service by clicking on the Equipment Details link. You can see that the new service record we just created is available below in the Service History section. We can click into this record and make changes to the maintenance by clicking on Edit on the far left. The information for date, miles, service type, and cost appear to the right of Edit. When you have multiple services attached to an equipment record, clicking on these will sort all of the services by the categories you choose. You can also order any Amsoil products you attach to this service record from the Amsoil online store by clicking on the cart icon. If you would like to duplicate these services in the future, the copy link will create another record pre-populated with all of the same information, which can then be edited. Finally, if you ever need to delete services you have added to an equipment record, the delete link will allow you to remove them. Note that the system will ask you one final time if you are certain before permanently removing the service record.